Alright, you're probably not going to see me in this video, but it's not very important that you see me. Your leaves have come out of the kiln and they look beautiful. Remember, this is called a bisque firing. And on the back, you should have your initials PM. Sorry, my initials PM. Hopefully you have your initials on there. If not, you should be able to identify them. The only concern, if it made it through the kiln, because we said that, clay projects, they're very fragile. Some of yours you can actually see all the way through your leaves, so you're going to have to be very careful. Even though they've come out of the kiln, they can still break. And what we're doing today is you're going to take the used watercolors and you're going to brush however you want. This is just my design. You can use a little brush, you can use a big brush. And so I get my paintbrush wet. And these are our older watercolors. We have nicer watercolors, but we're saving those for doing other projects. And I spin that brush around like this, hopefully you can see, get some water. Now I've already done my design with another color. Now it's going to absorb into that clay, the watercolors, really quick. And I'm just brushing over, getting everything covered. Okay? And if you want it to be brighter, remember we use less water and it will be darker. Now, like I said, it's going to really absorb into that clay. And so put your design, if you have done something with a pattern, do that color first. You see how I had my red colored first? And then I also did my orange. Then I'm basically just going over and coloring on top of what I've already painted. Okay, and it's seeping down in there. Color your entire leaf. Now, if you want to do another color on the side, that's fine. Remember, if your color is wet, when you put it on, it will bleed, which maybe you want it to bleed. So these are fall leaves. Maybe I want to take and add, now see how this is still wet? I clean my brush, because we don't want to mix these, get my orange and put it on top. Ooh, maybe you want to have some of it be orange. Maybe I want just mine's orange on the tip. And I already had that yellow underneath. Oh, I like the way that looks. And then you can, like I said, just see how I'm brushing it in towards the center, and it makes it look like a wash look. So you have that yellow under. I really like this. So you have that yellow underneath. I told you that my boys made these when they were little, and I still have this on my fireplace mantle. And then maybe I want to come in with the red. Clean your brush first, spin it around like that. Now I'm going to very carefully lift it up. Ooh, I'm going to have red be on the outside. If you want it darker, we use less water, everybody says. And I'm picking up that brush. I'm still not scrubbing this toilet, remember. This is a paintbrush, not a scrub the toilet brush. And I'm going all the way around. Now, I think probably on the second class, we'll have to, I brought the stuff over so you can see it, but this needs to be dry first. Oh, see, I love the red. Mrs. Milligan loves fall colors. I'm going to come back in. I'm going to add some red. Ooh, look how it's bright. Okay. And then, oh, let me see. I'm going to get all the way around. And how I have them on my fireplace, there's those little plastic stands that you can get. And it sits right like that. And it just sits on my fireplace. And I have them out year round. I know it's a fall thing, but I just love them. So there's my leaf, okay? And the next thing that you're going to do, which makes it shiny, and you want to make sure you look it around, move it all over the place, make sure you don't have any white spots, okay? Fill it in. I love the way that looks. Clean my brush. And we might see how they are towards the end. This is pretty dry. I'm going to check it out. Like I said, I haven't done this. This is called Mod Podge. And it's kind of stinky, and you're going to use these thicker brushes, and you're going to have to do this with your fingers because they kind of get stuck together because it's like a glue. And this will seal it. Now, I think it should be okay. So if I ruin mine, I ruin mine. Let's see. And I brush it on, and you want to get it nice and hold it up. Hopefully you can see it really well. You want to fill that in. Now, this will dry clear. So don't be worried, oh no, my beautiful painting is ruined. No, it's not. And they're going to brush. I think we should be just fine. With the older kids, they used oil pastels and Indian ink as a wash for their monsters. Hopefully you've seen those. Oh, this looks so nice. So we'll go ahead and do this now. You should not glue Mod Podge the back because it will stick to your paper. Okay? So I'm just doing the edges. Get it all on there. I can still see it's on there. That's okay because it will dry clear. Be very careful as I'm holding it in my hand. Like I said, your clay is very fragile. Brush it as quick, I'm sorry, not quick, well, it doesn't matter. Brush it all the way over, and there's my stem. You might get a little bit on your finger, that's okay. We can wash it afterwards. So, like I said, you're gonna use a different brush. This is more of a stiffer brush. And there is my leaf, and the back is blank. As best you can, we'll have a scrap piece of paper, maybe a piece of cardboard so it wouldn't stick to it, we'll see. And that is my fall leaf. And then we'll have to set these on a paper. I have a plastic plate, and this lid just sets right on there, and clean up our brushes, clean up our area, and then these will set on the plate and we'll clean them.